That's right, Dance Party. We're talking to you.
By the way, John, is the door locked?
I don't know. Let's find out. 50%
Okay.
chance the door is locked. High, low, high. It's locked. It is not locked.
Okay. So just open the. Actually, no. I should probably get rid of them before I go in. So I just check that it isn't, but I don't open it. I just kind of like try it and then let it go and just turn around.
Okay. You can hear a chain, and when you look over your shoulder at them, one of them has like a bicycle chain, and another one has a wrench, and the other one has brass knuckles. And they are approaching you now.
Okay.
Nice helmet. Nice helmet. It would look better on me. That's the tall one.
How do you want to do initiative?
How do you do it in Siege?
I actually completely forgot.
Okay, should we just do it BX style?
I was house ruling. Up to you, however you want to do it.
Yeah, let's do it BX style.
Yeah. How's that again?
Okay, which means I'm just going to roll a d6 for all three of them.
Okay.
And you roll a d6 for yourself, no modifiers. I got a 4. I got a 4.
They're going to go first.
They're going to go first. Okay. We've got 3 thugs with a chain, a wrench, and brass knuckles. Now you've got a armor class of
17.
17, which means they are going to need, it looks like, a 16 to hit you.
Okay, that means they're 1 hit dice.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So the first one takes a swing with that bike chain. It's a miss. You nimbly step to the side as it goes whooshing past. The other one steps in right on time. It looks like these guys have maybe worked together thusly in the past before. And those brass knuckles come your way. Another miss. You manage to deflect that with one of your forearms. And then finally, it's that metal wrench. A 7. You're a very lucky man. You step to the side and it just woof comes right in front of you.
It's good armor. Okay. So you know, like he has the gauntlets there, so he goes like this, like kind of hits them together.
Yep.
To kind of like cause like little like sparks of metal like hitting, like, you know, the scraping.
Yeah.
And he just says, "I'm gonna kill you all with your own weapons." And so, which one is closest? The wrench? Was the wrench the last one?
The last one it was the wrench.
Okay.
I forgot to start my timer, so I'm going to start it now.
Well, okay. Unless the fight is shorter than 15 minutes, it's probably going to be T-shirt after a fight, unless it's a really quick one, which it could be.
It might be.
It might be. So now there's a few things to keep in mind, because first of all, if I'm unarmed, that's my favorite weapon. That's from Demon Hunter. So I have a +2 to touch on top of my normal bonuses in melee. And I also have Take Him Down, which against thugs, hooligans, and gumshoes. Okay, so they're definitely thugs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that means I can add my level. But I don't remember if it's to touch and damage or to just one of those. So let me just look it up real quick. There's no editing in this show. It's legit tabletop role-playing games. You know, it's what it is. People look up stuff in the rule books, and you're part of the real experience. Gumshoe is an extraordinary ability. Blah 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 blah. Finally, Gumshoe inflicts extra damage. Okay, so that's my level and extra damage. Oh, that's gonna be funny. And I believe that what's fun is that the favorite weapon is to touch and damage, if I'm not mistaken, which I'll look it up now just to make sure. Just a quick look at it, just to not cheat.
In terms of armor, by the way, these guys are wearing like leather jackets.
Okay. So, let's see. favorite weapon. Yeah, to hit and damage. Yeah. Also have the just a reminder. I have this thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're normal humans, but I have this protection from evil, which means that I have +2 to AC and saving throws against supernatural creatures. Except I do have to concentrate to hide it, so they can kind of detect them, and also not normal.
Okay.
Okay, very well. So I will. I'm gonna make it a bit I'm gonna make it a bit complicated for you, John. You decide how you want to roll it. What I
Okay.
want to do is, you know how he swung and I kind of dodged it.
Yep.
So is he swinging with one arm or two?
So the wrench guy actually brought it straight down, like right in front of
Okay.
your nose, and you kind of just pulled back.
Okay. So then what I want to do is, how much did he? Let's see. How much did he bend forward? Is he like still kind of like? Does he have a good position as
Let's
he
see,
missed, or is he
it was
like really bent
hand.
forward?
It was one-handed, so definitely he's wide open, right? He's completely exposed now because the only defense he would have is now all the way down by his knees, I guess. So yeah, I suppose he would lean forward a little bit.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do with him is I'm gonna like grab the back of his jacket and use my left foot to see he's already bent forward. I'm gonna just sweep him. I want to just like make him fall to the floor.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I don't know how you want to roll it. I'm not aiming for damage. I just want to make him like
just do
fall
a
on the
siege
ground.
rules strength check.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, so what I have, and you can deduct whatever you feel is appropriate. I have 10 on my die. I have +3 with my strength, +1 with my level. So that's 14.
14.
And I have to. Oh yeah, that's another thing. By the way, for attacks, it's still with armor class. Like when I attack with melee, I have to hit the armor class, not a 12 or 18. It's the armor class that I still have to hit. Except if you want to do it that way, it's kind of like
right.
But I got 14 on my roll.
Yeah, you got him. You can totally do that. You can do that.
So yeah, so that's what I do with him. I just like drop him on the ground, so that's where he is, and then I guess it's their turn.
Okay, so yeah, the two guys who seem to be maybe a little bit subordinate to Wrench, they kind of look at each other almost comically for a second before looking at you, and then they're going to come back. It is actually initiative again, so there's the potential for you to go twice in a row.
Oh, by the way, I'm.
But not like.
Do what you will with it, but I'm hoping that the guy's in. What do you got? A 6? Oh my god! But I'm hoping that the guy on the floor is kind of like a little bit in their way, you know. I got a 1, so they go first again.
Alrighty. Okay, so they are going to. So that protection thing you have, you said it helps your AC as well, right?
Against the supernatural, but if they're normal thugs, I don't. What
they're
I do have
thugs.
is something from the gumshoe where I do inflict more damage when I hit them.
Okay. So I said they need a 16. Okay, we're going to stick with that. They need a 16 to hit you. Oh, I got an 18. Bicycle chain has connected. Bicycle chain does 2 points of damage.
Okay, so I'm at 11 hit points.
He probably wraps it around one of your arms and kind of pulls it, and it stings. And in comes Brass Knuckles.
As a side note, since he did that, I'm gonna make sure to keep a hold of that.
Okay, you got it. Brass Knuckles got a 14, so he manages to clock you as well. Let's see how bad it is.
Wait,
3 points.
He got a 14?
Yeah.
But doesn't he need 16 to hit me?
Did I say 16? I think you're right. I did. Okay, it's a narrow miss.
Okay.
It's a narrow miss. Good, keep me honest over there, Bruno.
Also, I was hoping like the guy would be in the way a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, so it's my turn. So what I do is I keep a hold of that chain, so he has to fight for it if he wants to use it again.
Okay.
The guy with the brass knuckles is doing this thing. So the guy that's on the floor, did he try to? I'm gonna be a really honest player here. Did he try to get up or to sit
Oh,
on
he
the floor?
probably tried to get up and you just stomped him right back down.
Okay, very well. So it's like a free. Okay, this time around though, I'm not just. So I guess maybe I pushed him with my knee a little bit or something, or with my foot. But this time around, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to. Let me think. I want to do something cool here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because I did say I wanted to use their own weapons against them. So I'm gonna keep on. I don't. If I stun the guy, that's my foot. So, so I'm just gonna try to pull the chain out of the other guy's grasp. Just
Okay.
like keep the chain for myself.
Okay. Make a strength check. If you make it, I'm going to let you attack with it as well.
Okay. That's a 20.
Oh, nice.
That's a 20.
We need a special effect.
That's like
T-shirt it? You want to do?
Oh, wait.
Special effect.
Does the camera? Oh, okay. I'm using the other. Okay, I'm not even using this camera.
Some kind of Dave Chappelle special.
Oh, here's one.
That's it. Unfortunately, our 15 minutes are up now. That clip was so long. No, just kidding. Hey, that was great. Perfect.
So, God damn it.
Alrighty, you got that chain. You know what? Because you got a nat 20, take your attack with advantage. Roll twice. Yeah.
Okay. So basically pull it out and use the swing to come back and just smack the guy like down on the head with a chain.
Okay.
This big circle with a chain. I believe that T-shirt has some weapons training from martial arts, so he's probably criticizing. I have no weapons training whatsoever. So probably
Bicycle chain wouldn't wrap around someone's arm.
Yeah. Okay, so the best one I had was a 12 on my die. I do have +4 in melee. So
that
16.
hits. Actually, just a 12 hits. Yeah,
Okay.
these guys are lightly armored.
Okay. So what's the damage?
It's 1 to 4 plus your strength.
Okay. Oh yeah, and because I have the what is it again? Take him down, so it means I can add my level to damage as well. So it's gonna be 1d4 plus 4, and that's a 6.
That's a 6. And how would you like this guy to die?
Well, I mean, the way I described it is I was doing like I pulled it out and did this whole circle and like just kind of whipping it back down on the head. So I guess if it's a heavy chain, it could be just like a cracked head.
Yep. Anyway, this guy goes down completely lifeless.
Good. So it's their turn.
And it's initiative again, I believe. Yeah. All right, I've got a 4. You got a 3? Okay, I'm going to make a quick morale check here. And, I need to grab another D. I didn't think I would need more than one of each kind of die. Okay, there we go. Making a morale check. Okay, for some reason, he stays. He's too dumb to run away. He's just going to try and clock you again.
It's good.
That guy owed him money. And now he's mad.
A 3 is not going to do it. It's not even close. Maybe he's about to swing when you completely dispatch his buddy there, and it throws him off of his game. It's a haymaker. Not even close.
What about the guy on the ground?
The guy on the ground.
Put on him, but
I'm going to say that he can get up this round. You can't concentrate on both. Yeah.
Okay.
But he won't be able to fight.
Okay. I want to say, by the way, it's not even the first time that Crimson Hound killed someone with a chain. In Serial 4, he actually strangled someone with their own chain. It's like the second time
that
he
old
killed
thing.
a bad guy with their own chain.
It's a signature move. The people's chain.
It's very Streets of Rage or something. Like you take the weapons
Right.
from the bad guy here.
Double dragon.
Yeah, there you go. So okay, so now the guy who got up, who's the guy? So now what he does is he actually drops the chain, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna try to take the yeah. So he's gonna try to take the wrench away from the guy with the wrench.
Okay. Well, I guess that'll be like a contested skill. I'm not sure how that works, but maybe we. I'm going to say this guy has like a +1 strength bonus. He's more big than actually strong. And so I'm just going to roll an add +1. You're going to roll an add +4. And we see who's higher? Let's just do that. That makes sense to me.
Okay, so I get to add my level.
Yep, sure.
Okay, so
Okay.
I got 13.
I got 11. Okay, you've got the wrench.
Okay, very well. I guess that was my my action there.
Yeah, I think so. If it was like a clear success, I would have let you smack him with it too. Okay, we've got Knuckles. Knuckles connect.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess Wrench can try and grab it back, punch you.
Yeah, or do something else.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do Knuckles first. Uh-oh. Okay. So that's time. We're going to
Let's
finish
come
this
back.
fight.
Yeah.
Knuckles. Knuckles got a 7. I'm not rolling real well, to be honest with you. I'm not
That's
getting
fine.
good rolls. All right. Wrench is going to just try and he's going to try and grapple you. But let's make a 2-hit roll. See how that goes.
Yeah.
A 13 does not do it. No. Okay, these guys are just not in your league.
Okay.
But there were three of them. Okay. I think we're back to initiative, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. I got a 5. These guys are at least good at that.
I got a 2. By the way, I want to mention real quick that the Crimson Hound is an anti-hero. He's not meant to, like, me, Bruno, as a player, I don't think that this guy is super heroic.
Okay.
And the things he chooses to do. I want to bring
Right.
that up. Okay.
He's not going to try and grab you because the mechanics of that scare me, and so he's just going to try and punch you.
Okay.
A 7 is a miss. I got Knuckles. A 20.
Oh, nice.
Now we haven't
And it
talked
makes more
about
sense
any.
because if the guy trying to punch my metal armor with his fist, I don't know, but at least the other one has the.
I'm gonna give you a choice. Do you want max damage or do you want me to roll the die twice? Because I use critical hits.
That's up to you. That's
All right. I'm gonna high low that too. On a high, I'm going to roll twice. Okay, it's max damage, 5 points. You probably lose a tooth on the. Actually, no, you're wearing a helmet, aren't you? Okay,
I am.
but he rings your
Full
bell.
face cover, yeah.
Yeah, he rings your bell.
So I'm at 6 HP. Okay. So what I'm gonna do on my
And
turn,
he gives you a stinky breath. Ha ha ha
ha. So like I just went to the sparkles and like kind of like turns the head and kind of like almost like a mantis, like a praying mantis. And with the wrench, what I'm gonna do is I'm holding the wrench. I did say I was gonna kill each one of them with their own weapons. Again, he's not meant to be a hero per se. He's an anti-hero.
Well, the knuckles are going to be hard unless you cut that guy's hand off and then punch him with his hand. Giving you an idea.
He's cut someone's hand before with the short sword. Again, you see. So with the wrench, what he's going to do is he's going to use like the inside of the wrench. I'm going to try to aim for the guy's neck with their big wrench. And if it fits kind of right with the Adam's apple, I guess I'm going to try to like twist it.
Oh, God.
Okay, you can make a regular attack. If you want to do like a called
like,
shot, then you can make a called shot and just take a -4, and if you get it, you'll get a bonus, a big one.
Okay, very well. Let's do that. Okay, okay, that's not gonna be great. So got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have any bonuses for this? No, because I'm attacking with a weapon. Stop my unarmed favor. Yeah, I got 8 in total, so I don't think that hits.
Okay. So the wrench whooshes by this guy's face, and his eyes go wide for a second, but then they're back into it. Still 2-on-1. They're still feeling okay. It's initiative again. Yeah. I got a 5. I'm on fire with initiative. Okay. Knuckles is just going to try and clock you again. It felt so good the first time.
Yeah, right.
10 is not going to do it. You managed to knock his hand aside. And let's see, other previously artist
guess,
previously
with the
known as
wrench, I
wrench.
kind of,
Yeah,
just did this.
Yep. That sounds good. And he punches the wrench. And this guy's going to go for a kick. A 12 is a miss. That's it.
Okay, so as he goes for a kick, what I do is I swing down the wrench towards his shin, like two-handed. How do you want to interpret this? And
if you want to do like a special, like I want to break his kneecap specifically, again, you take a -4 to hit. I'll give you a +4 to damage.
Okay, that's cool.
Should go conservative.
I guess.
You don't put all your money on 13.
I guess the guy is actually better trained than I thought, and he withdrew his when he missed. He just spun with it. He didn't like leave the leg lying around for me to.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Alrighty. That must mean we're back to the top of the round, right? Initiative again.
Yeah.
It is.
I got a 1.
I got a 5.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see. I think Knuckles says, "Boss, hold him for me." And so he's going to try and grapple you again. I'm going to make a 2-hit here.
Yeah.
He misses. Okay. Can't do it. So I guess Knuckles just shrugs and tries to punch you in the gut.
Okay.
No, a 9 will not do it. Your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna just swing the wrench at wrench. Go swing. Oh, there you go. Okay. So 12.
Yep, a 12 hits.
Plus. Oh, well, there you go. Okay. And what's the wrench's damage?
The wrench is all of these weapons are 1 to 4 plus strength.
Okay. So 1 to 4 plus strength plus my take him down. So that's 1d4 plus 4, and I got 8.
8 points. Well, if you could take a man's leg off with a wrench, that you would have done it. So this guy is at like -4 hit points, but I'm going to just say, because it makes sense, that you've completely broken his shin, and he just goes down in a heap. It curls up in the fetal position and cries like a baby. So you've taken all of his hit points away. He's incapacitated. You kill him if you want to, but he's out of this fight.
Okay.
All right. Now it's Knuckles' turn. Knuckles, I'm gonna roll the morale again, but unless he rolls extremely low on these dice, he's gonna run. Yeah, he did not roll extremely low. He says, "Forget this," and turns around and starts to run. You could take a free attack if you win the next initiative, if you even want to. If you don't want to, we won't roll. Okay.
No, I definitely want to.
All right.
I got 3.
I got a 4. He gets away. I guess you're admiring your handiwork with the broken shin.
There's a lot of blood. I'm sure.
Knuckles.
Did the bone pop out?
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this
I'm
guy's.
Sure I'm admiring it. Yeah.
This guy is screaming bloody murder, by the way. There a lot of noise was made, even though you are in a sort of a back alley. A lot of noise. And I think this is where we turn it over to Shirt.
Yeah. There's loud music. I also want to mention there's loud music.
And I got to say, Shirt, thanks for giving me a nice underhanded slow pitch there.
Oh, no problem.
So, but okay, so the guy's screaming, and I'm actually gonna I'm gonna just like crouch over him, and I'm gonna tell him, if you manage to stop screaming, you might actually survive.
Well, he keeps screaming even harder.
Okay, a promise is a promise. So I use the wrench to put against his throat and just like press down with all my weight.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for crushing a guy's windpipe with a wrench. I think you pretty much can do that without any difficulty.
Mm-hmm. And then
What
as the guy
now?
like gargles and dies, I just kind of say to myself like, I'm sure I'll find the other one another night.
Back door bursts open. One of the club employees is like, "Holy shit!"
So I just get up, still holding the wrench like kind of over my shoulder.
I mean, like
just go like, yeah.
he's got a big trash can full of garbage and stuff like that he was about to take out. He's just like staring in disbelief.
I just go, step aside.
Yeah, no problem. He'll step out of the way.
And I go, oh, by the way, I would really appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone you saw me.
No. It's cool, man. Just take it out the trash.
Very appreciated. And I just go in.
Okay.
Holding the wrench over my shoulder.
Yeah, you're going through a kitchen area. Apparently, the club actually makes some sort of food.
Oh, by the way, imagine, just a side note, imagine like this big mechanic wrench that could be held to hand. Is that what you meant, John? Okay, yeah. So, okay, so shorter than I thought. Okay, nevertheless. Okay, so, man, if it's not this big to handle, so I kind of like, once I reach the kitchen, just drop the wrench on the side. Maybe
not a
inside
problem,
soup or something.
Yeah, if you really wanted to kill somebody with something, there's lots of stuff in here in the kitchen you could pick up to kill somebody with. So.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also gonna heal myself. So once per day, I can heal myself. It's the equivalent of cure light wounds, which I can only do on myself. Because I'm, surprisingly, the thugs maybe I shouldn't have played with them. Let's see. Cure light wounds. Okay, that's 1d8. Okay. I got one. So I heal myself for one. Okay.
Don't want to waste all your healing there, did you?
Well, I still have a med kit, but I'm not gonna stop in the middle of the kitchen to do that right now. So I just look around and I try to again, like the helm is not like sealed because he needs to breathe in fighting and all that. So he sniffs around for the smell of cologne.
Oh, there's no way you could. There's no way you could smell it back here in the kitchen. No way. Not over the smell of cumin and burnt stuff and.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, and then of course the nightclub's going to be full of sweaty people.
Yeah.
So what's
what you
interesting
gonna do?
is that, well, yeah, good question. I think there's no point in me if I go into the nightclub side. Odds are no. It's the first time he wears this new armor, this new outfit, so it's a completely different look from the domino mask and goggles he used to have. So he actually wouldn't be recognized, like if anyone even knew who he was already. So it's gonna be kind of weird to say, but I think what he might do is he might actually take off the helmet and reach into his backpack and pull out the old domino mask and just put it on, just with the idea of seeing if anyone's gonna recognize him. So he's kind of like in full armor with a cape and everything and the helmet, and it doesn't really matter if there's a security footage with his full face, because at this point he's kind of like, because of the events of 04, he's kind of given up on the whole secret identity thing. Long story, but so he's just gonna go into the nightclub, and it's a long shot. I don't think it's gonna work, but he's gonna try to see if anyone recognizes him, like, with his face and the domino mask. If anyone's kind of like, it's gonna be hard, because if people look at him, they might just go like, "Oh, that's weird," but I don't know what else to do. So.
Okay. Yeah. So you open the doors from the kitchen, and a wall of solid sound hits you like a brick in the face. It is like some tooth-rattling bass and heavy-duty synth just pounding down here. People are dancing away on the floor with all kinds of lights and things. There is neon everywhere. People are covered in all forms of makeup, masks, goggles, all kinds of things, cybernetic paraphernalia and everything else. You couldn't even recognize your own mom in this place with how people are dressed, because everybody out here is dressed to impress.
Okay, so I might actually not even stand out.
Believe me, when you see the woman walking by with a completely chromed artifice body that is completely nude, with not showing any genitals or anything, but it's all just covered up like metal plating and stuff. But it's flexible, some kind of flexible chrome that her body's made out of. Yeah, nobody's gonna give you a second look.
So I look around and I'm still in a. You know what? I'm gonna go to the bar, and I don't know if it's a barmaid or a barman or whoever's there, but I'm
Guy
gonna
behind the counter is
yeah.
about 6'3", covered with tattoos, and he has a prosthetic arm. It looks like it's a cheaper variety made with painted plastic. Makes it look kind of pink, but it's not a flattering shade of pink. Like it was trying to look like skin tone, but not really succeeding.
Yeah.
His teeth are a kind of a combination of Eastern European steel and brown decay.
So I go close to him and I just kind of signal.
So, what do you want? You here for some drink?
Yeah, I'm also looking for a friend. I don't know if you've seen him. I mean, maybe that's all your clients, but he wears a very strong cologne. And I don't know why I can say that word in English. Cologne. Anyway.
Look, buddy, in this place, everyone smell like sweat and chrome and electronics and drugs. And liquor. You want liquor? I got good booze here.
I'll be back in a
First
moment.
time in club? Here, you drink for free. This one on house. He slams a glass down in front of you and fills it with some kind of a brown concoction. Slides it towards you.
I go like this, thank you very much. And I turn around, I don't drink it, like I just kind of take it with me, and I actually, this kind of seemed funny, but I'm going to kind of like pretend to be dancing into the crowd. But what I'm doing is I'm actually, because I have no idea who knows who I am or not, so I'm just like inside the crowd, out of sight, do not offend him, I'm actually just like flipping the drink. Not that he doesn't drink or anything like that, just in this context, he's not going to take the chance to be drugged by someone or whatever. Vigilante 101.
No, everybody's pretty busy. Nobody really seems to notice you so much. They're either busy doing drugs, making out, or talking with each other as best they can over the loudness of the soundtrack. Several of them are plugged into VR systems with each other and just doing God knows what.
The Stallone and Sandra Bullock Demolition Man. Was that reference? Okay, I guess that's a bit too obscure.
No, I got Demolition Man.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of funny. I'm just laughing because I imagine like he just murdered two dudes in an alley to get in, and now he's just like dancing. Like, okay, it's pretty morbid. I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave, I guess. Just kill those two dudes for no reason. I mean, they were bad people if that's how they treated others, but still. I'm gonna just go out the same way I came in.
Out the back?
Yeah.
Well, as you're heading out, you could make an intelligence spot check.
Yeah. I'm no better than Boba Fett, always taking off my helmet.
It's true.
Yeah. Spot with wisdom, I guess, right?
Intelligence.
Intelligence? Okay, so that's 11. Plus 1 intelligence, 12. Do I add my level for this?
Yes.
Okay, so 13. Except intelligence, I would need 18, so I'm nowhere near close.
Yeah, it's not your prime.
Unless it was something easy that removes some of the difficulty. I don't know.
I'm gonna give you this one because you've been making bad rolls all night.
Oh, that's a pity roll.
It's a pity. It's a pity.
Wow.
But
I also remember that it's true. Amazing Adventures is supposed to have points for pulpy action. I completely forgot that up until now. But I guess it's up to each of you during your turns to decide if those are something you want to use. What are they called?
don't know.
Anyway.
I just play Castles and Crusades. I don't really play the Amazing Adventures part.
Yeah, fate points. Yeah. Well, maybe next time. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's not slow it down. So,
Yeah.
Okay, what do I see thanks to the pity of the GM?
Well, up on the
roll of my own.
Up on the upper floor, this is a two-story. This is a two-story club. But up on the upper floor, there are, of course, various other people up there too. But you can't help notice in one of the corners, there's a group of people who are wearing very similar-looking outfits, and there is something that's very unsettling about the stuff that they're wearing, and you're definitely getting a really strong supernatural vibe off of them.
Okay. So in So yeah. So with my protection from evil, or sense of darkness. I don't remember from which one. I have this thing where they can detect it, but I had it. I can actually use charisma to try to conceal it. So let me see how it works exactly. Since I already have it on, I can look at it quickly. Okay, on the down, it's the protection from evil, the one that gives me a +2 to saves and armor class. On the downside, this also means that any supernatural creature who sees the demon hunter knows exactly what they are. The demon hunter can attempt a charisma check. Challenge level, observing creatures hit dice to suppress the aura if she wishes to. With my charisma, I'm not even gonna bother actually. So, I'm just gonna walk up. I'm just gonna walk upstairs.
Yeah. You get a little bit closer. You see it's a group of guys. It's a group of guys, and the thing that stands out about them is, their clothes are dissimilar, except that they're all wearing these what you thought were leather jackets, but it's in the strangest color and patterning that you've ever seen. Go ahead and make a wisdom check. You have some advantage on this one.
16.
You're not quite sure, but one of those jackets, it looks kind of like the pattern on it kind of looks like an ear. Another one kind of looks a little bit like a face, and it's really creepy. The tone of the jackets is actually a weird skin flesh color, and the stuff looks like it's been crudely stitched together somehow.
Nice. So I just walk up to them. How many of them are there?
There's 4.
4. Okay. Now that I'm close, do any of them smell like cologne?
Yeah, you smell that cologne now. You also smell the scent of the decay surrounding them.
So how are they? Are they standing like on the edge, looking down? Or are they at a table? Like, what's the setup?
They're at a table. It's a round that's in the corner, and they're all just seated around it.
Okay. Is it? Is it? Ah, there we go. Okay. John, I'm gonna sit down at the table.
All right, let me just I'm trying to imagine the situation, so I might need t-shirted for this handoff.
Sure.
When when the hand went upstairs, did he go back inside the building, find a stairwell, and go up, or is this like one of those fire escape stairs? How exactly did you get to this room with these people?
Okay. This is a 2-level club, so it's got a staircase that's
Okay.
inside the building.
Okay.
And before he was like, going to leave out the
Yes.
back.
Got it.
And then he spotted these people in the upper deck, and that's when his, spooky senses went off. And
All right. And is this like a mezzanine or a closed off area?
it's like an open mezzanine and stuff like that. There's railings and stuff like such. So yeah, if somebody were to fight up here on the top, you could easily get thrown into the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And it's in full view of the rest of the club as well. Okay. That's, I think, what I needed to know.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So there's these 4 guys, and they're wearing these strange outfits, and they look at you, and one of them like raises an eyebrow and says,
just to give you some little hint here, John. Have you seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Then you'll see where I'm going with this.
Okay. Do they have the mask as well?
They don't have the masks.
Okay.
But the jackets definitely look like a human product.
Okay. All right. So you're looking at these 4 people wearing human skin or some kind of skin stitched together outfits, and one of them raises an eyebrow to you and says, "Crimson Hound, I thought we might see you before long."
So what I'm gonna do is, no chill. I'm gonna, let me just see my equipment here. Okay, so I have 1 med kit. It's 2d4 that heals, so it's kind of like so I'm just gonna kind of take out my syringe of like whatever concoction is in there, and just through like a small gap between the helmet and the neck, but just like shoot it in and to heal myself. 2d4.
Okay.
So I'm using my med kit. They don't know what I'm doing. They just see me like inject something. But yeah. So I'm gonna roll just in case I have to. I'm probably gonna want to fight them anyway. We're considering what they're wearing, but we'll see. So I'll heal 5, so that puts me at 12 hit points, almost to 13. That's my max. Okay.
Okay.
So I just reply, and I just like drop the thing on the floor casually. I got your message.
He scratches at his chin, and you can see this guy is weirdly, like, he's a handsome guy, probably like 30 years old. He's got long, straight, black hair, probably down to his waist. I rolled up some NPCs on maze rats before we started, so it's all random.
Nice.
And he says, "That looks like it hurt."
So just is there a chair? Because I was gonna ask a question. Is there a chair available at that table, or are they sitting with all the chairs they already have?
No, let's say that there's chairs available. Probably one of those, like, couch and like low table, probably a glass banister, so that they can see all of the dancers and stuff like that very easily.
Oh, you know what? Okay, that's cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk, and when I get in front of that glass table, I'm just gonna like lift my foot and just slam down to break it.
Oh,
And I keep walking over the broken shards to like stand in front of the guy.
okay. Well, the handsome guy in the skin suit says, "Oh my. The owners are going to be very upset."
What did you do to my friend?
Which friend is that? I think we have several friends in common.
The woman.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one. We had a really productive chat with Bob not too long ago.
Did you know?
Hmm.
Is he still alive to talk about it?
I'll never tell. As to your girlfriend, when we left her, she was still breathing.
So I look around because he did mention the owners and all that. So I just look around to see if there's anyone else coming or if they're just like leaving this side of the club alone.
Let's see. A big smashed table. Would that get anybody's attention? I'm just going to roll a lot of loud music, right? But you got to think people are kind of looking. 50-50. High, low, high, somebody notices.
Also, it might be like they see it, but they're not going to go there because of them or something. I don't know.
There are 2 tuxedoed bouncers coming up this stairwell, and there are 2 tuxedo bouncers coming up this stairwell. They have seen something or heard something. Maybe that accounts for this guy's calm.
So I start recording, like the 4 who are seated there, and as well, see you soon.
Mhm.
And actually,
I want to let you notice something before you go, and I want to notice something, and that's that I didn't set my timer. What I'll put like 8 minutes. I don't know. There is a satchel on the sofa beside this guy that has clearly got some like large rectangular object in it. About like that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. We're gonna. In that case, I would rewind a little bit. I'm recording, but I'm definitely gonna try to snatch it.
That'll be tough. That'll be tough.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it, but it'll certainly be hard to do.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. Let's say I'm going to say dexterity check with disadvantage.
Okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So like what's sad is that I got a nice 16 on one, but he said disadvantage, and the other one is a 1.
Yeah, he puts his hand on it, firmly presses down, and says, "No, you didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?"
Just a moment.
He says, "Listen, we don't have much time because they're about to throw you out of this club on your ass. And before they do that, I just would like to tell you to mind your own business, Mr. Hound."
The thing is, I don't like my chances right now. Like I'm still level 1, so
yeah, they don't look good. These guys aren't. These guys aren't
'cause
like.
there's like there's 4 of them.
They're not motorcycle thugs.
4,
Yeah.
yeah. So okay, so I'm gonna say the thing that I had said initially. I'll see you soon. And what I do is I actually will go like I'm gonna like climb down. You know how they're like coming up the steps and all that. I'm gonna whatever like railways and whatever is there. Like I'm gonna kind of like again very horror movie like just kind of like climb down from the outside side until I'm low enough that I can just jump down without breaking an ankle or something.
Okay, you'd be dropping basically into a crowd, which actually might be safer, like body surfing style.
Yeah.
You'd probably. I'm gonna say you'll have to drop 10 feet into a writhing mass of dancers.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick my spot. I'm not gonna go with the spot of like fragile looking people. Like I'm gonna try to choose like people with like implants or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to do a climb check or is this no?
I'm just gonna let you do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I try not to be an asshole in the way I land, but definitely. I was thinking I would land on the floor, but if you're saying it's so jam packed, that's impossible. I guess I'm
it's
just gonna land on
jam
some
packed.
people.
It's basically crowd surfing. So I mean,
I'll just land on some people.
if teenagers can do it, you could do it.
Oh yeah, with my full metal armor. Which I don't
You
imagine
do
is
notice that
super-
as you're going over, one of the other skin decayed guys kind of gets up in a threatening way, but handsome man just kind of motions him to sit back down, which lets you know handsome guy is probably in charge. Well, you probably figured that anyway.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll actually, and then I'll just like rush out through the side exit that I had initially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can you get out before these bouncers get to you?
And they're already
Probably.
up. They'd have to go back down.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm just
There's
gonna
a
say
crowd
you can do
up
it.
to, but
You
doesn't mean
can
there's
do
not
it.
more security also.
Yeah. No, that's okay. If you go out the back exit, you can do it. If you go out the front,
Yeah.
there's still a bouncer there,
No,
and
no,
they
no,
probably
no,
would have been raided.
I'm not gonna take the front.
Okay. Well, then let me give you a little present, because going out the way that you came, when you come out the door, maybe you give Wrench a little kick in the ribs, even though he's like probably bled out by now, just because you're in a bad mood now. And when you do that, you hear a little jingle of keys in his pocket.
I pick it up, and
Yeah. There is a clearly it's a motorcycle key with a little keychain on it that has like one of those green alien heads with the almond-shaped black eyes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I look around to see if I can find where it would be, if it's nearby. I don't know, like maybe on the main street.
Yeah. I'll say across the street you can see 3 motorbikes lined up right beside each other.
Okay.
And will say that they're all the same. One isn't better than the other.
Okay. I have a bike.
You have a bike.
That's the player, it's not the character.
I think you deserve it after all this time.
After 4 cereals. Uh, so so I'll take, yeah, I'll but actually what I'll do is I'm just gonna, I notice them. I just pocket the keys. I'm gonna go to the alley where Bob would normally be because I'm kind of worried, and I'm gonna ask around for Bob, the other homeless people there.
Okay. All right. Since I don't know what happened to Bob, but I do know that they have to have done something with Bob, I'm actually going to use the mythic table. So again, in advance of this, instead of pulling out tables and rolling and stuff, I just made a bunch of like, oh, you can't see this, but it's a list of mythic action subjects. You know that stuff? And so the first one I got, I'll just use the first one I got. It says negligence of war. And so I have to, the way Mythic works is that you randomly get these words off of a couple of tables, and then you have to try and make sense of them. Negligence of war, negligence of war, negligence of war. Okay. When you find Bob's spot, the cardboard box that he usually lives in is empty, but you can see another like there's a bag lady down the street who seems to be looking at you.
I'll go see her.
Okay. She says, "Don't hurt me. I don't want any more trouble from you people."
I take off my helmet because they back when I was just wearing the W mask for the goals, they've often seen me, so she can recognize me.
Uh-huh. She kind of pauses for a second and she says, "You're not one of them."
No, I'm the Crimson Hound.
"I don't know who that is. You're not going to hurt me, are you?"
No, I'm not. I'm a friend of Bob's. Do you know where he is?
"Bob's not doing well.
Can you
Bob's
lead me
not
to him,
doing
please?
well. You going to help him out?
I am.
You a good guy?"
I'm on Bob's side.
"Yeah, he's in bad shape. He's in bad shape. Come with me." So she grabs her shopping cart with all the bundles of rags in it, and she kind of painfully slowly leads you 100 meters up the alley and then down another alley, and there is a little flight of stairs that goes down to some kind of condemned tenement, and in the stairwell there is Bob, and he is, I don't know, in what condition is he? That's over to you, T-shirt.
Bob looks like he's seen better days. He's looks like he's been roughed up, got multiple contusions, fractures, and a few other things. He's probably got a punctured lung from the way he's wheezing.
So I just kneel down next to him. Bob, are you awake?
Is that you?
Sorry, what was that?
I didn't tell him where to find it.
It's the Hound. What didn't you tell him where to find it? What are we talking about here?
Oh, Hound, hey, it's good to see you, man. I don't suppose you, could get me to a hospital, could you? Pretty sure there's something bleeding inside.
Actually, so I pick him up, and
Yeah, he'll, yeah, as you put your arms on and try to lift him, yeah, he will, definitely let out a blood-curdling scream.
and I'll be like, please don't scream. I'm already hungry tonight. So, so a character trait of the Crimson Hound. It's not a mechanic, but it's just how I roleplay him. When he gets frustrated or feels powerless in a situation, he often reverts to really wanting to feed on people. Not on his friends, though, so that's kind of a morbid joke he just made. But, yeah. So he's actually going to take Bob to where the bikes are and just roll Bob to a hospital.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to roll a wisdom?
Oh.
Before you do that,
I'm moving
yeah.
someone in a way that I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Punctured lung.
Did I just kill Bob?
Broken ribs.
Yeah,
Maybe you shouldn't move him, but let's...
might have already done. So I got 8 and 9 in total.
Yeah, sure. What the hell? Why not just pick him up? I mean, he'll stop screaming if you get him there faster, right?
I hope I didn't kill Bob.
No, but he definitely passed out along the way. So any information you could have gotten from him at the moment is kind of scrubbed.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, my priority was to get him to a hospital. So.
We don't need to play that part out. I'm pretty sure that the Hound can get him some kind of medical care. But maybe a little worse for wear by the time he gets there from being carried, but that's fine. So we'll just pick up the scene as you're exiting the hospital.
Okay, because I was about to wonder what the health system is, but I guess we'll skip over that one. Although Bob could have perhaps has a really good bank account actually, because it's been established that he has a lot of powers and contacts, so it could be kind of a who knows. Anyway, but I guess
not your problem.
So I guess they just accepted him, so I don't have an issue with in that sense. He's covered one way or another. Yeah, I don't know if the healthcare is free in that world or if Bob has money or what happened, but I guess I left him at the hospital. Okay. Next step. I'm really pissed off. I will. Okay, how much time has passed since I exited the club?
Gonna say probably since Bob's place was just around the corner. From the time you left the club to getting him to the hospital to getting out of the hospital, maybe 2 hours. About.
Oh.
Just because of the processing time and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the gumshoe. I try not to depend on die rolls like that, but at this point I don't know what else to do. I'll use the. It's still like nighttime. It's in 2 hours, but it's long enough that I don't think it's a good idea to just go back to a club or anything like that. But I have the cat and mouse ability as a gumshoe, which is based on. Yeah, this is where my rolls are not going to be that great, I guess. As he levels up, it'll make up for the fact that they're not primes, but let's see. What does it roll on? Wisdom. Okay. So I guess I could try to do a cat and mouse roll on wisdom to try to track down 4 people with jackets made of human skin. I'm pretty sure that's easy to find compared to normal people.
Well, you never know.
Maybe not. Yeah, I know. So yeah, should I roll for this?
Yes.
Okay.
And please roll a 1.
It's not a 1. I got 8, but it's not nowhere near enough to get to 18. I got 9, 10 in total. I got 10.
It's all right. Okay. Well, yeah, you're pretty sure that they've got to be hiding out somewhere in the Chinatown district.
There's no China though. It's a different world.
Oh, I'm sorry, the East Asian district, or it wouldn't be Asia, but
It's okay. Yeah, I understand. That's where I might have complicated the setting by putting it in a different world. But anyway, okay. So I go there and I just roll into town, as they say, with the bike. Just in full view in my
it's
armor.
very much like entering a different world. The smell of cooking grease is very strong in the air. There is a different vibe on the neon. It's a lot more subdued. A lot of the structures here look more old and traditional. And something that is more common here than in other parts of the city is there's actually more candle lights and small shrines to various gods that you've never heard of.
So I'm kind of like rolling around. I'm rolling with the bike slowly, like looking around me and just, I guess for now, just riding in that place. Unsure where to go next, but kind of keeping my eyes open for anything of interest. Which, yeah, no idea what that could be, but yeah.
Well, okay. Roll a perception check. Use intelligence. Siege.
Oh my god. So that's 7, 8.
You're not sure where to go, although a dog seems to have found you and seems very happy to get any kind of attention it can from you.
Oh, I'll pet the dog. I mean, at this point, I'm not doing anything useful, so I'll pet the dog. As a, I'm just I take a moment. I stop the bike. I take a moment to kind of gather my thoughts as I pet the dog, like just one knee on the floor and just petting it.
Yeah, he looks hungry.
Is there like a food stand where I can like buy?
Yeah, there's street vendors cooking all kinds of things, strange noodles, fishes, and all kinds of unusual cuisine that is not normal to other parts of the city.
Okay, so I guess I'll grab some plate with a lot of meat and just like, give it to the dog.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, the dog is wolfing it down happily. The vendor kind of looks at you and is kind of, "You're not from around here, are you?"
I'm not. No. Did the helmet give it away?
The whole look give it away. So what you looking for?
I'm looking for 4 maniacs who wear jackets made of human skin.
Oh, sounds very strange, but we do have Taylor here in town work with skin.
Well, okay then. What's the address?
It's just down street, Feng Chai Leather Shop.
Okay. Well, I'll go check it out. So I just nod to the man, and who casually told me they have a place where they sew human skin, and I go towards the store.
Yeah, the front of the store has strange writing on it and things, but it does clearly say in a translatable language leather shop on there, and it does have a picture of a coat in neon on the front.
Okay, I'm gonna step in.
Yeah. Inside, there is the overwhelming smell of leather goods hits you. There are also some smells of chemicals and things, kind of vaguely hinting. The store is just at the front part of the store. There's obviously more to it in the back. The man behind the counter is kind of relaxing. Looks like he's checking out some kind of a hollow video game or something. He'll look up and is, welcome to Feng Chai. What you need?
I'm looking for 4 customers of yours who recently made jackets out of human skin.
Oh, you want a skin jacket? Yeah, I make skin jacket.
Okay, are they made of real skin?
Oh, sure. I grow in vat in back. It's all very legal, using clone skin.
Oh, okay.
Some people like to wear strange things.
Yeah, so some friends told me that I might want to buy one. One of them has really long hair. I don't know if you know where they headed off to, or when's the last time you might have seen them.
Oh, you know,
I say my full get up.
he buy several jacket not too long ago. He leave address for delivery.
Okay, very well. Would you mind showing me?
Sure. I could if I could find it. Got so many leather jackets here. You know, it's might take me a while to dig them all out. Maybe you
Of course.
maybe you help me by buy leather jacket or two and take them off my hand, and I find faster.
Sure. Yeah, I'll buy 2.
Yeah. I mean, he'll take his time and get you fitted, you know, and something proper, and it's nice work. So.
Actually, I just tell him like an approximate size because I'm not gonna wear them. So I just go like, because I get that he just wants to sell, so I'm just like, just give me. I know my size, like, you know, like just large.
He'll get you a couple. I don't know whether or not you're going to buy the human skin variety or you're just going to stick to animals, but
I'll just buy normal ones that I can at least use, I guess.
In black, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He'll give you an address.
Yep. So I take the address and I move on.
Yeah, it's in a fairly posh part of town. Definitely a lot of security concerns in this area. So it's a case of if you make a ruckus here, more than likely you are going to have a significant police presence.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Because these people, the people who live in this area, pay very, very well for protection from the law.